always had it in my mind that I've always liked circular camera movements. We do Brian De Palma fan. How can I not like 360s? But I always just thought that that would be also just a really. De Palma always used it to emphasize love. Like when he has it finally in The Untouchables, it's because the guys have finally captured somebody, and now they're having their first meal as a true team, and he has a camera circling around, and thus they're in love. I don't use it for that reason. But I got to say, as time has gone on, and I've had a million directors come to me afterwards. I mean, a lot of directors. That whenever they put a whole bunch of people around a table, and especially if it's a crime film, all they want to do is circle the camera. Like, how does anybody shoot a scene around a table without doing that camera stuff? But they go, we can't do it. It's Reservoir Dogs. That's all we want to do. But you've broken, you've taken that from us. You can't do a crime film and do a 360 around a table. But one of the things about it that was really cool was I talked to Andre and I said, look, one of the things I don't want is I don't want the situation where you're trying to land on everybody as they talk. I mean, I think one of the unique things about this is there's been 360s before, but they weren't quite so close. I mean, you didn't have situations in other 360 shots where you literally lose the film for 10 seconds as you're just on the black of the back for a whole while, which actually started creating these wild dissolves almost, and then you come out and there's an extreme close-up on Steve Buscemi across the table in a profile. Those were just really cool. And so, we just kept doing them a bunch of times. And the whole idea is you don't try to maneuver the camera so it's falling on the people. But if you keep doing the scenes again and again and again, eventually the camera will fall just as the guy is saying it, and it's moving down to something else. And then it's not like you're moving for him, it just happened. You do that enough times, and eventually, okay, we got it. We got every piece in just that right kind of way. But one of the things that was also really terrific about that was literally a case where being in the scene was crucial for me to kind of understand what's going on. And what I mean by that is, basically, there was the crew, and then there was the people sitting at the table. And if I was just amongst the crew, I never would have 100% known exactly the vibe of what was going on at that table. I would have been watching it like everybody else. And I even knew that once I was sitting in that circle with those guys, I could never break that circle. So it was like once I'm sitting down, I'm not getting up. Andre